Hey guys, so we are out here downtown Antioch. We kind of want to talk to a few people down here about the criminalization of homelessness, what their experiences have been with our police department, our code enforcement. Right now, right here, we have Kenny. He's going to say a few things. So Kenny, everybody know Kenny, but I'm going to step out a little bit. But what have been some of your, even most, like, I know you've had some interviews before in the past about your experiences on the streets, but even as of the last year or so, or what have your experiences been with dealing with the with APD, with code enforcement here in Antioch?
I won't say it's a joke because it's serious. People are getting pushed around by code enforcement and the police, as I'm saying. Some of us don't know our rights. And that would come up under the Article 5, AB 5. And it's all about our civil rights. It's all about our civil rights. And we as homeless people need to read up on this. And we've been told, well, don't say nothing about it because then they will get forceful. Well, we need to know about it. We need everybody to know about this, not just us homeless, you know. We get blamed for so many things. We get blamed for an awful lot of things that we really don't do. I admit that there's some things that we ourselves have to, police. But if you tell us out of sight, out of mind, and then you go and dig the place up, and where else can we go? You're trying to push us out of town. It's not going to happen. These people, most of them are born and bred here. This is their home. Regardless of being on the streets, this is their home. Me, for example, I made it my home. 20-some odd years ago, I made it my home. But to be pushed around here, have nowhere else to go, my outer family that's all over USA don't know where to find me if I'm Oakley or if I'm somewhere else. You cannot stop us. You cannot stop us. We do this dance now every other day with a 48-hour notice. We have been complying with them. We're keeping our places up. I think a lot of it is the scam of, well, we got complaints. Who comes down here to the park at night complaining? Who gets up that early in the morning and complain? Either they're exercising or they're out here helping us, serving us. So we need more people like that. We need more people to understand what we're going through out here. To actually be talked about going to jail over something as far as sleep. This is not camping. Camping is when you take your family out and you cook outdoors and you sleep outdoors for a couple of days. You pack it up, you go home. That's camping. What we do out here is survival. This is not camping. The elements is killing us. I mean, already, I hate to say how many we lost. I can't count them right now, but I got two hands and they're full of us that have died out here. If it wasn't for COVID, they're ODing on this other drug, and we're just dying of natural causes too soon. Way too soon for us to die of natural causes out here because we're freezing to death. I don't understand this. We're people too, and we shouldn't be treated like third-class citizens out here. And this is to the public. Please try to understand that, we're just like you. We need a place to stay and stay warm. And I'm sure nobody went to school and said, what are you going to be for when you grow up? I want to be homeless. I mean, what nut would say that? We got all walks of life here. Some people have PhDs, some have BAs. A lot of them I know have BAs. But what good is that doing us when we can't get a job, we don't have no place to sleep? It's kind of conducive to what they say they're doing, which is telling us a bunch of call your resources. We call resources and we get a machine. And if we don't get a machine, we get told that we don't qualify. and that there's too many that are in the programs. You know, number one, get your elderly women and the elderly off these streets. This is nothing nice out here. We got a flux of new people that's coming in, a lot of them mental, and without their medicines and the elements that's out here, it's driving people to do things that they wouldn't do. It's not their character. I know a lot of these people, and you know they have better character than what's been shown. But I mean, stress and the situations that we're up under, you know, it causes that. People are giving up out here. And we hope that you wouldn't give up on us. You know, kind of help us out. And, you know, it's not, I said it before, we don't want a handout, we want a hand up. I mean, these places around here have buildings with running water and vacant. And the city owns a lot of this, but the city's hands are tied. They can't do nothing. They complain, or they say that we don't have that many homeless. Well, if you don't have that many homeless, house them. House them. Make your programs a little bit better than, we're just gonna run you through this program, and when housing open up, you're gonna be on the list. People have been on lists for 5 to 6 to 8 years. List. Now the list is just opening up. Half the people are dead. Half the people dead that's on that list. They waited that long. We need better help out of this city. We need better help. And remember, if you want to make animals, that's what you're doing. You're making people animals. It's unhealthy out here. You know, when have you ever came down to a park and there's no restroom? No running water for people to drink? It's uncivilized. And then you want to come in and tap us at 10:30, 11, 12 at night, move along? Come on, man. We're trying to sleep. We're trying to sleep. So, you know, for you officers, come on, man, cut us a break out here. You know, you get a 48-hour notice and you move somewhere else, and the next day you got another 48 hours. We're sick of the dance. This is nothing but a dance for us. And the more you give us this, the more we are compliant to rebel against this. We don't have anywhere else to go. Nowhere else to go. Do something about this situation instead of harassing us and arresting us. You know, it's just, you know, remember, a lot of y'all are just one meal and paycheck away from being out here too. So you really need to think about it. I invite some of these city officials, spend 3 days with us out here under our conditions, and then you'll see what we mean. You know, it's not us that's with the dark eyes at night. We're trying to stay warm. We're trying to keep each other safe out here. You know, I initiated a program with the whistles. I look at it now, and not only the women need the whistles, we all need them. We all need them, so when harm is coming our way, everybody can respond. As we say, roll call. Everybody answers the bell. And it works. It works. We have people here that have been saved by other people. We're getting to know one another. And if there's any homeless people that are listening and looking at this, prepare for a winter, but prepare for it with some love and stop the hate. We got to stop hating on each other, because it's exactly where they want us at, against each other. Now ain't the time for us to be against each other. Now's the time for us to unite. And we got to get something done in City Hall. We got to get something done. I'm looking forward to meeting with some of the elderly homeless camp leaders, so we can get out here and seek what we need. I mean, if we have to protest, that's what we do. But most of them protests, it's nothing. It's not doing nothing. I'm making a lot of noise, and people don't like that. But if people don't hear the cry of other people, shame on you. Shame on you. You're supposed to be Christian-like. I don't see anything like that out here happening. You know, we're getting pushed around too much, and, you know, we find some place that's safe, and we're getting rooted out of that. We're getting rooted out of that. I don't want to see nobody else out here dying. I know it's inevitable, but we got too many elderlies out here now, and they need to do something about this.
Thank you, Kenny.